Hi, my name is Jordan. I was born on September 2nd, 1986. I live at Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm not going to tell you my full address because that would be too personal and stupid. But today, I'm here to tell you about this very horrid experience that I had as a child. And I was 13 when I had this experience, so you'd probably understand what I'm trying to talk about. So, this happened at around 2 days before Halloween, and the year was 1999. So, I come across this news, and it was almost time for school, saying, breaking news. A child named Corey J. Williams has passed away. The investigators have found out that he used the internet at 3 a.m. After that, my best friend named Andre, he looked very shocked. Jordan, did you know there was this kid who died using the internet at 3 a.m.? I thought this was all fake. How the hell am I supposed to deal with this crap? However, on October 30th, I was planning to test that 3 a.m. incident out. And I found out that I had a Windows 98. And so I decided to test out this 3 a.m. incident, like I said. So, when October 31st came, and it was midnight, obviously, it was 3 a.m., and it was finally the time for me to use the internet. So I booted up my Windows 98 and turned on the moderator and everything. Who gives a crap? However, something was odd. My Windows 98 was completely different. For some reason, the Windows logo was completely filled in blood. And on the bottom right corner, it said version 6.66. Also, what I also noticed is that at the top right, if you look closely, I could clearly tell what appears to say die. And once the computer booted up, something bad happened. The Windows 98 sound was completely in low pitch. Now, in the startup, it doesn't show a version. And I had this Windows 98 when I was 12, because this computer released in 1998. It was a cool operating system. At least it's not like Windows ME. I remember my friend having that, and he still has it to this day, and he hates the operating system due to it crashing. Okay, back to my little creepy story that I was supposed to be in. So, for some reason, the family wallpaper, which had my little sister, my mom and dad, and my grandparents, it was not there. Instead, it was just a bloody red background. This sent a deep chill to my back spine as I was experiencing this creepy sorry about that. Sometimes it's really silly. I didn't mean to say that word. So, anyways, I decided to go on Internet Explorer, which is what I used to use the internet, and I went on noggin.com. Well, I regretted that decision. Something was wrong with the noggin.com site. On the thread, the come over and chat, or something like that, I forgot, was completely scribbled out. And on the comment machine, all the text just was scribbled to say no. And everything was just messed up. Everyone except Fred's eyes, everyone's eyes was replaced with gaping black holes. I was completely scared. I was utterly shocked. This was disgusting. When I went to Fred, I regretted that. If you see Fred dancing, click here, I kill him. If you don't see Fred dancing, click here, where's Ed? Is what I saw. And the kill was written in blood. And I saw Fred. He looked completely sad. He had some scratches and cuts all over him. They were also bleeding too, so I could clearly see them. I had to click I kill him, because it might be I see him. And I regretted that. when Fred looked completely concerned, and he looked at the camera, really shocked. Kid, I need to tell you something. Sorry if my voice doesn't sound as good as Fred. Look, I don't need you using the internet at 3 in the morning. It's really bad. A child died from doing that, and it was really horrible. So I'm giving you a deep warning. Do not use the internet at 3 a.m. I asked him, is this really true? You saw the news? Yes. Jeez. I don't know what to say. How in the hell is this really real? I had to check more. I'm gonna check deeper into this little mess that I just found. Don't! It's not gonna be worth it. And are you gonna be able to treat your cuts and bruises? Pretty soon, because it's really painful to have these cuts. And then I decided to go on Skangle and Skangle, and I regretted that decision. Something was really sickening that I really saw. So, on top of them, there was a writing saying help, written in blood. One of the Skangle's eyes was replaced with gaping holes, bleeding, and had a noose around its neck. And the other had a gun, trying to commit suicide by shooting itself, blood splattering everywhere. I felt like I was about ready to puke. I was nearly ready to get off the computer and unplug it off away from this. And I decided to go on another site, PBS Online. However, there was something that was not right. The date was set to October 13th, 1999 instead of October 31st. And there was some feature graphics, but under them was really unsettling stuff. Feature graphic death, feature graphic gore, feature graphic blood. What the hell? What the hell is this? No, this has to be a joke. Is it? And on top, and I saw the Shop PBS logo that was replaced with Kill PBS. And at the left beside the kids, I think there was a text saying kill. You can barely read it because it was very small. I had to X out to go on another of my favorite sites, www.ctw.org. And by the way, this was before Children's Television Workshop became Sesame Workshop. And I regretted another decision to go on there, CTW Family Workshop. And the O at the workshop, where SHOP, it was completely bleeding out. And the date was misused again. It was October 12th, 666. What the hell? No, this is really stupid. 666 is not a goddamn year. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I also went to go to SesameStreet.com, but then all of a sudden, my computer just shut off all of a sudden. And then my computer came back on to something that I've kind of recognized before. It was Toodaloo. My little sister was 4 when she first saw Toodaloo, and she would cry when she see it. She would cry like a baby. I would calm her down saying it's just an ending to Sesame Street. I would be a little scared of it. I would be a tiny bit scared at my age of 12. But I wasn't that scared. See, my sister would cry very much when she would see that. It was scary to her. It was scary to other people all over the internet too. Even before YouTube launched in 2005. Anyways, however, the staticky background was replaced with a bloody red background. And Big Bird, instead of saying Toodaloo, he said, "Go to hell." What the hell is this? This isn't normal. No wonder why they were telling the truth. They were telling the truth the whole time. Well, maybe I was wrong. I wanted to check more for ctw.org though, but I went on Kids City or whatever. However, my computer was making some weird noises, and at the speaker there was a person saying, "You know what the hell you're doing? This is some stuff that you're doing. This is crap. You know what you're doing? You're causing trouble. So, you better have a deep warning that this is something serious." I exited out of the sites and never came back at 3 a.m. And I decided to use the DVD player that is on my Windows 98, and I put in my DVD Elmo Palooza, my favorite DVD in the world. I like other shows for teens and everything, and who cares? I put in my Elmo Palooza DVD. However, nothing was playing. Instead, it was just some weird noises, and I can clearly hear a guy saying, God damn it! This is some hell! This is crap! Help me, God! Help me!" Oh my god. I exited out of the DVD to see what was wrong with my DVD player, and it was squirting out blood, and it was spilling all over. Then my Windows 98 computer was playing a scary noise with a guy committing suicide by shooting himself and stabbing himself and slitting his throat with a knife. This was completely disgusting. I tried to unplug the computer, which I did. However, my Windows 98 was still going on randomly. It was to be regretted. I was gonna do this myself, but I didn't want to end up dying like that kid, so I had no choice but to call 911. And as usual, the usual emergency, blah 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 blah, yeah, and everything just showed up. And then the police came. They were shocked about what I just did. "Kid, do you know what the hell you're doing? Didn't you know a kid died using the internet at 3 a.m.? You better not do that again." So they had no choice but to smash my computer and throw it in the trash. And they told me to go to bed. Blood was squirting out when they smashed it. And the next morning, I came into the computer room where my mom was in there. She looked completely pissed. "Jordan, do you have an explanatory why the computer's in the dumpster now, filled with blood, and it's gone?" I told the truth about this explanation. She was shocked. She was glad that I told the truth. However, I was grounded from the internet for 2 days, and not to be played with it until my 2 days grounding was over. I went trick-or-treating, obviously, in the Halloween and everything, because I like trick-or-treating. So, after that, 2 days later, I was allowed to use the internet again. And my life is still good to this day. I still have the old laptop that I had. Do not use the internet at 3 a.m. You're going to feel sorry for yourself.